Don't mind, I'll keep my video for a short while because my phone is charging. I mean, say, computer is charging, but we'll talk.
Good, no problem.
What's time at your place, Romania now?
It's 9 o'clock. I'm actually not right now in Germany. I'm doing my Erasmus mobility here. So like for one more semester, I will study here in Germany. So it's 9 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you are from Romania, isn't it?
Yes, I'm actually from Republic of Moldova. I was born there, but right now, like I'm studying in a university in Romania, in Cluj-Napoca. So yeah, in Romania.
Tell me something about your political region. I don't know really much about Romania and the place you are working. Where were you born?
I was born in Chisinau. That's the capital of Moldova. Moldova is a small country. It's a former Soviet republic. So yeah, my mother tongue is Romanian, but I also speak Russian because of historical reasons. So yeah, Moldova was actually like a Romanian kingdom, but because of the Russians, because of history, we got colonized, and yeah, that's how I'm bilingual.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where was your education? School education?
My school education. Well, I basically did till high school. Till 15 years till I got 15. I studied in Moldova, but I decided to do my high school in Romania because Romania is already in the European Union. It's part of NATO. So I thought that my future perspectives would be better in Romania. And
how far is Moldova from Romania?
It's not far. It's they're neighbors. So like two hours to the border, and yeah.
And Moldova doesn't have medical school?
It has, but it's easier for if I finish my school in, let's say, in Romania, I can work in Germany, no problems. Like it's European Union. It's the same thing basically. But if I finish it in Moldova, I need to do more tests to get recognition basically.
Okay. And what languages you speak?
My mother tongue is Romanian. I also speak Russian fluently, English, and German. Yeah.
And Moldova, the life is good?
Well, it's the poorest country in Europe. So at the beginning, like my father is actually also a doctor, but doctors in Moldova don't get paid very well. So especially in my childhood, it was hard for my parents. Fortunately for me, they gave me everything that I needed. I went to school. I had everything that I needed. And yeah.
Your mother is also a doctor?
No. My mother is kindergarten teacher.
Kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
So life is usually not very easy in Moldova, isn't it?
Yeah. For most of the people, it's not that easy. But I was
law and order wise, it's all good, or it's only economically downtrodden?
Well, it all began with the communism. It was very hard to switch from a communist system to a capitalistic one. So yeah, at the beginning it was a lot of mafia, especially in the 90s. But right now it's better. The only thing that is troubling me is the war in Ukraine. Ukraine is also our neighbor, is in our neighborhood. So yeah, if Ukraine fails, then I think Moldova is next. So yeah.
But you have contacts in Ukraine? You have friends in Ukraine?
Not really, but because of a proximity, we used to go to mountains, like to go skiing in Ukraine, to go to the in the summer to go to some place like at the sea. But right now it's not that possible. So
it's
I
not
can say
possible.
that
It's all fireworks going on there.
Yeah, fireworks. Yes.
Very nice to know. You know that, dude, as I see life,
Mhm.
Difficult times are very essential for life.
Yes, that's true.
So I don't take it negative for you, because definitely it would have contributed in building your personality.
Yes, that's true. I can
On
see that, like my father, he grew up in Soviet Union. It was also wasn't that easy for him, but he knows so many things. Like besides being a doctor, he built our house himself. So he was the architect, he was the builder. He knows so many stuff because
And
of a
what
hard.
kind of doctor? He was general practitioner or physician?
No, he's a urologist.
Urologist.
Yes,
Where
yes.
was he trained, in Germany?
No, he was trained in Moldova. Yeah, yeah.
And how many urologists are there in Moldova?
Well, I mean, enough to serve a population. I don't know the exact number, but I don't think there is a shortage of them.
No, no shortage.
Yeah.
So he built your house. So did you help him?
Oh, of course. So we made cement, we carried cement. Yeah.
Great. How many brothers, sisters you are? So siblings?
I have a smaller brother and a smaller sister.
He is still in Moldova?
My brother is in Poland, actually. He's studying dentistry, and my sister is still small. She's 15, so she's still at home with my parents.
Okay, okay, good. So, can you recall any nice incidents of your childhood with parents which you can recall, which has memories have stayed with you? They have become part of your life?
Yes. Actually, it's the celebration of New Year. Like in because Moldova was the Soviet Republic, we didn't really have Christmas, so we actually got our presents on New Year's Eve, and that's when we gathered, like all my cousins, all our family friends gathered together, and we got our presents. And yeah, it's like these family reunions are very dear to me.
Okay. And this was during Christmas time or sometime?
New Year's Eve, we
New Year.
as I like we didn't have my parents didn't have Christmas in
Okay.
Soviet Union because were atheist state, you know.
Yeah.
So they needed something else.
Yeah. So New Year you will celebrate together.
Yeah.
Okay. And how was your experience in school? Did you make any good friends and sweet
Yes.
memories to carry?
Yes. It was during my high school time in Romania. I finished my high school in Bucharest,
Hmm.
and I met also Moldovans that also like had the same ambitions as me to go to another country where the perspectives of future were better. So it was something
Can
that
you adjust your computer because your hairline is cutting? So yeah, now it's okay. Good,
oh,
good.
so,
Thank you. Thank
um,
you.
so yeah, I met this guy. We are still very close friends. He remained in Romania. He's almost a judge now. He went to study law, something different from me,
Yeah,
but we keep in touch. Yeah,
right. And the medical studies are hard to
yeah,
do. I'm sure you have lows and highs.
yeah.
And uh, so how do you cope up with that depression sometimes, so-called something like depression?
How do I cope? Uh, I read a book from a physician, like a scientist that studied physics, Richard Feynman,
Mm-hmm.
and I got really inspired by him in the way of his curiosity. Like
Uh-huh.
he, when he talks about studying, he doesn't like the cramming of things, like
Mm-hmm.
learning things and just reading and not understanding what you are reading. And sometimes that happens in medicine. Like you just read it, you try to memorize, and you completely forget about the big aim. And the big aim is to understand. So if you understand something, it gets more interesting. Like it's like a game. But if you just read, and read and read, try to memorize, it gets you to depression, to that burnout. So I try to remember the words of this scientist, and it helps me.
Is there any culture of research in your medical school?
Actually, I would say yes. Last year I participated in we got mentors, so doctors that already are professionists in their field, and we got assigned to them, and they helped us to build case reports. And so last year, with the help of my tutor, I did a case report, and it got publicized or in a
Very good.
in a university journal.
How expensive is education in your medical school for you?
Can you repeat the question?
How expensive is the medical education in the school you are in?
It's nothing. In Romania, it's all sponsored by the state.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's sponsored by state. And so you are enjoying, you said you are in third year of medical school, or?
No, I in my fifth year of
Fifth year? So
fifth
you
year.
are already in the clinical side and going to the hospitals and all.
Yes.
So far, what's your direction you think you would be going?
So far, I want to do, I think I will do urology.
Urology?
Yes.
Oh, you are a step ahead. So surgery for sure, and then urology.
Yeah.
And how much is the parental influence in this, and how much is real love for urology?
Yeah, that's a big question. There is this pressure, everybody thinks my father is a urologist, and that's why I choose it, but that's not the reason. The reason, actually, I want to achieve things by my own. If I feel that my father helps with that, I don't really like that. So I want to do urology because it's very diverse. You can do clinical stuff, but you can also do surgery. It has a little bit of every spectrum. It has cancers, it has kidney transplantations. So I feel that it won't be boring.
Yeah.
And very few specializations can give this thing. Not a lot of.
That's true. And but you say that in Romania and Moldova, the urologists are not very well paid, isn't it? There's no private practice?
In Moldova, that's the case. In Romania, it's better.
Better.
Yeah.
Because of the European Union, it's better.
Yes.
Okay. And then how do you plan your training?
So right now I'm in Germany doing my Erasmus. I really like it here. As I
It's
said,
very well developed. Let me tell you, urology. My first training outside my country was in Germany. I worked in a lot of centers like Heidelberg, one of the best centers.
Yes, it's very good.
And I worked in what you call in Karlsruhe.
Yeah.
I worked in München.
Oh, gosh.
And I worked in Frankfurt, of course. Frankfurt. So I'm very Hamburg. I worked on Hamburg. So I think urology is very advanced there. And I would say that you have no reason not to get trained in urology there.
Yes, that's true. So that's the reason. I will finish next year my studies in Romania, and I can go to Germany, no problem.
Yes.
Yes. So
and tell me one thing. How much is the expense you have besides your medical school to support you, which you have to depend on parents, or you earn some money there?
As an Erasmus student, I get a scholarship. It's 600 euros a month, so it covers pretty much
everything.
A lot of my expenses. Yeah, it's I need to pay accommodation. It's not that much. It's actually 250. It's very very cheap. So yeah, I can get on.
Any dreams you have about medical profession? What would you like to do? Some startling research idea or something big you want to achieve, which will make your father proud or parents proud of you.
Well, in my biggest dreams, I really want like a medical system to solve the biggest aim, biggest goal of medicine, which is like to get rid of disease altogether. Like that's the society we would want to live in. Like we would want to live in a society where there is no disease. So yeah, like it of course can be done in a day, but small steps that I can contribute to, for example, doing research like preventive medicine, catching the disease very early, where you can still do something about that. So yeah, like molecular markers, or even like robotic surgery. It's the most precise tool that we have, like at doing surgery. So yeah, like small steps like this that we would lead eventually to the biggest goal that we have: get rid of a disease.
Certainly, making more money is not your objective.
I mean, that's like a good bonus of being a doctor, like not worrying about tomorrow. So you can focus on the thing that matters.
Any thoughts on your personal life, or have you thought over that? How would you balance personal life with demanding profession of a surgeon? You would have seen your dad.
Yeah, I know. Like my dad, being a surgeon, he always came late in the evening, tired, almost. He fell asleep right away. So yeah, probably I need to find like someone who has similar views as me, who's also like trying to work hard. Maybe we can balance our life. For example, if we get kids, sometimes I can do, I know, 3 months, then she can do 3 months. I'm not sure about that, but it's going to be hard, I know.
Great. And what do you think about our Explorer program?
So I think it's really great. For me, it's like a university. Basically, university is good, but it gives you knowledge, but at the same time, when you have internet, you can get that knowledge online. But what only a university can do, and what your Explorers program is doing, is it's gathering people with same interests in the same place, and these people can build like great ideas, great things together. Yeah, that's how I'm viewing it.
Very good. And where did you come to know about us?
It was actually I told you earlier about this program that enabled me to publicize a
Yes.
case study. It's called like SARUS. It's Robotic Association for Students, and they have different programs, and they publicized this announcement about the Vattikuti Explorers. And
which organization was this?
SARUS. That's a student organization at our university.
And this is on LinkedIn?
Oof, I'm not sure. I don't have a LinkedIn actually. So
Okay, so can you let us know where is this? Because I don't know how did they pick up this. If you can let us know, then Sarika can build bridges with this organization.
sure, I will.
Send us that link, or how did you get to know about them? So that's a great
Okay.
thing.
Okay, I will let her know.
So if you want to do research, dude, in what area you think you will be doing? You decided on urology for sure.
Yes.
So what research, any question which is burning in your mind? I know it's a little too early, but have you thought of any research question?
About any research question. Well, for me, like um, a benign hyperplasia of prostate is quite, it's a very common, like a lot of men get it. It affects life, the quality of life of those people. So if we can somehow detect it earlier and get medication that could stop this process, be it will have a huge impact on a lot of people. So probably that I would start with that. So like the big problems in urology, I will start with those one, with those.
Your school in Romania has urology department?
Yes, actually we have pretty good robotic surgeons. I don't know
Okay.
if you know Professor Ioan Coman. He was a pioneer of robotic surgery in Romania.
Okay. So you are in touch with them. They are good mentors for you.
Yes, I sometimes went to their clinics and they taught me a lot.
Very good. So
So
in case you decide to submit, because our next program is in India. We are
yes, I know.
starting a competition
Mm-hmm,
and we'll invite 10 or 15 students there,
mm-hmm,
and we'll ask for submitting a research project. So
mm-hmm,
we will encourage you to do so.
mm-hmm.
Uh, and you can have a mentor and you can have other partners to help you with that, because very soon we'll come up with that project. So
Sure,
yeah.
will be great.
And what is that you are more excited about going to Ghent?
To Ghent. I really want to meet the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear their stories.
Mm-hmm.
Um, want to make connections with them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and of course, I never had the chance to work on a robot to get all the knowledge to, it's like a game. I'm excited. I'm like a kid now.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Anything you would think what foundation should do more and more, because our objective of Explorer is to create a rainbow global community of medical students
Mhm,
and pick up their interest of innovation early in the life and
mhm,
support them to achieve their goals. Anything else foundation could do better?
mhm. Well, like I think we talked right now about the fact that maybe the foundation should be building better relationships with student organizations that interest themselves for robotic surgery. Uh, for example, SARUS at my university. So maybe the other guys that will come to Ghent will have something similar at their university, or they have an initiative to start something. So that's one my idea for what the organization can do better.
Okay. And what is our way to, because this time we were not prepared to get to the large, because we want to create a large community. What would you advise us? How should we reach to medical students? Because I found most of the medical students are not on social media because they are busy, and social
Mhm.
media is the only thing we do. So any ideas how we can reach to one? You said very nicely the organizational, what you talked, student. Is there anything you would advise us? I want to recruit a community of 2000 global medical students.
Well, I might disagree a little bit with the fact that the students don't use social media. At least at my university, there are some like medical influencers.
Let me
So,
put it in a different way, that they do use, but it only social media is not enough
mhm.
to reach to everybody. Whether they join or not is different, but we want to reach to everybody, have this message across that there is a place where we are looking for building a community.
Well, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know how. If you said you didn't have any connection to the organization at my university, I don't know how the doctor that sent this message
Yeah,
got the
that's
news.
what I want to know, how he came to know. Say, for example, we want to use you as ambassador for
Yeah.
foundation in your area. Would you be able to recruit more people, at least have this word across?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't think they even know that I got this place. So if I say,
Yeah,
look, I got this place, I will have this nice experience. Um, I'm sure like next year when something or next event that you will organize, I'm sure it will get like, at least at my university, it will get like big, it will make big noise.
yeah. That's one thing in the mind. Any extracurricular reading you do? You get time to read some books?
Oh, yes, yes. Even like in Romania, in order to finish university, we need to do a study. So my study is about the effect of AI on interoperator variability. So it's about like when you see an X-ray, a doctor might say, okay, it's this disease. Another doctor might say it's another disease. So what I want to do is have two groups. One group where there is an AI that tells you like, okay, the doctor has an idea, but the AI comes and says, okay, I also think this. And another group where there is no AI. So I want to see if the variability in the AI group is smaller, which is my hypothesis, and compared to the group where there is no AI. So basically, I needed to do an online survey that implements this. Okay, the secret is I actually don't use an AI. I just want people to think that an AI suggests something to them, but still
Mm.
like that, because that's the important thing. I want them to believe it, because actually implementing an AI by myself is very hard, but doing the survey, so like, and putting it on the internet, it was also challenging, but it's also what I do in free time. So like, I'm really passionate about AI, about the internet, about, yeah, stuff like that.
Do you have any access to AI or anything happening in your medical school?
Oh, not really well. We don't have access
No,
to
no,
AI.
you don't have. So whatever is your interest is by general reading on AI
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
things across the world. Any good books you have read which you can enlighten me on?
Uh, Literature or something more.
Anything what you like to read in free time?
My favorite book, literature-wise, is The Master and Margarita from Bulgakov. Is a Russian Ukrainian writer. The book
Mm.
is really funny. It's definitely a must-read. Also, this book about the physician I told you, Richard Feynman. You are surely joking, Mr. Feynman is also really good.
And what they write, fiction or their lifestyle or biopic or what they write?
Um, so
What
this
these books are about?
so the first one is fantasy. So it's like a
Mhm.
fantastic novel. And the second one is stories, little stories, funny stories in the life of this scientist. Yeah.
Mm. Right. Any good movies you are interested in watching?
Um, Good movies. Hmm. What I wanted to watch, but I still didn't, so is the movie that Leonardo DiCaprio got an Oscar for. So
Oh,
it made a lot of noise, but I still haven't watched it. Like, it was a big meme that he's not getting the Oscar, and when he finally did, I didn't watch the movie. So
right. Games? Any sport you are fond of?
uh, Yes, yes. I do a little bit of everything. I watch football great, like with passion. But for me, I do running. I go to the gym. Yeah, I try
Yeah.
to stay fit.
You look to be fit, man.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, any questions you have or anything which you think you would like to know or advise us what more we should do? Because our next programs would be what you guys feel should be done.
Mhm. Well, I will greatly let the organization at my university know that I was selected for this program for
Yeah.
Vattikuti Explorers. And right now, nothing comes to my mind like any improvement, any
We will
advice.
be in touch with you and we will connect you guys together, 8 of you, and
Mhm,
have a meeting, kick-off meeting, and then we can exchange or create a WhatsApp group for you so
mhm,
that you have a communication.
mhm,
And before you go, you can exchange notes, be in touch, long time friendship,
mhm.
and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Any particular place you'll go in Germany after your this?
Um, do you mean to study or to visit or
Study.
to study? Well, I'm in Aachen right now, so it's quite. Aachen is a city right at the
Aachen, I know
border.
that Aachen is a small city, very nice. Yeah.
It's a student city, but it's right like at the border with Netherlands and Belgium. So
Yeah.
it's Ghent is actually quite close to me.
Yeah.
Um, but to study, in September I got a internship, 1 month internship in Switzerland. In Switzerland,
Which place?
um, it's a small city. It's called
Bill.
Bilbina.
Okay. And which part? Close to France or Germany?
Yeah, it's the same distance, I think, to both France and Germany. Like it's close to Basel, and also to Bern.
Okay, Bern.
Yeah,
Oh, good. That's great.
yeah, yeah. I also look forward to this
Yeah.
experience.
Anyway, then I won't hold you for long. Thank you very much. And we'll be in touch. Wish you all the best. And
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. It was really
thank
great
you so
talking to
much.
you,
Thank you.
Dr. Bhandari.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Same to you. Thank you.